headed out to North Sutton Vera Lake. You guys can't know the real names, but it's kind of in there. Every time I come out this way, it's always kind of a little bit of a adventure. But in the case of what happened yesterday, I got lucky. I'll tell you about it when we get up there. But man, GPS sometimes. So I think from now on, I come out this way, we're just gonna double the bid, maybe triple it, because I don't know what I got a curse. This is my kryptonite area out here. It always gets me. We're aiming for right here is I needed to go straight. Now GPS says to go right, and I'll throw up a map so you guys can see just the route that takes you. Okay, make this nice and simple. This is us right here. We are aiming for the job site, which is up here. The correct GPS route where we are headed would have been straight, go up and around this way, kind of do a little squiggly stuff, big old dirt road come up here. That is pretty much the gist of it. This is a switchback. You'll see it's pretty steep on there. But what GPS had me do is hang that right, which double back way over here. We're going to run out of paper. Go up and around. You can't even see it over here. Zigzag this whole hill. Go off the map. Do a bunch of zigzag stuff here. Switch back. End up going up this goat trail. That is literally like I was surprised I made it through that with the 080. Come back this way. This is through a guy's yard right here. No way. Yeah. Go up this way through his yard, and then he had a gate right here. That put me, lucky as could be, back out to this to get to the job. Couldn't believe it. This route right here was super screwed. I drew that with my left hand for you guys because the camera's weird. But it immediately turns into what looks like a private road. And now it says private, not a through road, but that doesn't really mean much to me because GPS is saying, it says that my address is on the very end of that road. But here I am going up this goat trail, looking at my map saying, oh, I'm getting closer, I'm getting closer. I'm thinking, well, I don't have signal until I get up to the top, but it's starting to show a little something. Maybe I'll just honk the horn and my dad will hear me and he can come run down, because at this point I'm in 4 low. I've already moved the excavator forward on the trailer, so I got as much tongue weight as I can, so I got traction to go up this little goat trail. And he said the road getting in there, you will need 4-wheel drive. So at this point in time, I'm thinking, all right, well, this is a little bit more than he said it was. And a couple minutes later, this guy shows up on this little like 100cc quad. Just comes chirping along behind me. So I stop, and at this point, I'm starting to get a little, my blood pressure's going up because I'm narrow quarters, cliff on one side. It's a bad situation to be towing a gooseneck. I don't care if I was towing the dump trailer empty or not. I wouldn't have been thrilled to be in this position. With any kind of trailer that you cannot turn around and you need to, that's getting pretty bad. But luckily, the guy's piece of property I ended up on was at the top of the hill, 2 properties over from the job site we're working on. Couldn't believe it. And he had access through his back gate, which happened to be even a smaller goat trail. So I offloaded the excavator, left it there, drove the truck up to the job site, parked it, walked a half-mile back down in there. Oh, brother, it was a doozy. That time lapse was from the load yesterday. I got this one a little bit more extra going on. The wind's starting to blow the roof off that building. I had this one a little short, so I had to run a jumper. Got my little stakes. She loaded up. It's probably like 16,000 pounds, maybe 17. It doesn't weigh as much as this, and that's a light load for this trailer. But let's see how this thing fares down that super steep road. Over 15, I would say. But I just want to go down this hill nice and smooth, no problems. Big washboarded out on the left side. That's where I gotta drive so I can make it. I figured I'd try it. I have the exhaust brake here, and then I have the load leash here. The load leash by itself is a very, very weak engine brake, but when you put it on top of the exhaust brake, it works really well. You guys can hear it out there? It's just enough engine braking that I don't feel like it's gonna destroy me, and it's helping a lot. I like running the straps a lot better than the chains, because the straps can kind of spring a little bit, so they have a little give, so you can really reef on them, and then if the load settles, it kind of goes with it a little bit. Let's check these hubs. I didn't turn them up too much. Yeah, they're still cool. That one had a little heat to it, maybe 80 degrees warmth. This video is just supposed to be on the GPS fail from yesterday, but I've just incorporated the log hauling. See all the oak that he's got stockpiled back there. But after I finished hauling the oak off that job, I went back, grabbed the 080, and I actually thought about tracking it down that steep hill, but I tested the trailer. We went down it, pulling the 080 on the deck, didn't chicken out. Dropped it off in the next job, and then one of my friends called and said that they needed their excavator moved way up in the high country, so we're headed there to pick that thing up now. Easy, skipper. He's a beginner, you can tell. It's a 307. It says it weighs like 14,000 pounds. I wanted to bring my little trailer to do this, but it was too wide, so let's see if I can squeeze this gate. Holy crap. A good little rig. Pretty stout. I think this is the first cat hauled. Steel track. Pretty decent counterweight. He says it only weighs 14. I mean, I've hauled way more than 14, so I'm not too worried about it. But we got to go up into the high country with it, so he's gonna follow me part way, and we're going out to his cabin, like I said, so we're gonna just take one truck, come back. That way I don't get lost. I already got lost once this week. I don't want to do it again. I'm not sure if this was one of the subsidy jobs government helped out on, but oh boy, he mulched up a bunch. Hopefully nobody's coming up, because I'm sending it. See, that second gear gets me. Damn, this is actually a steep hill. Woo, buddy. 2,500 RPM. Second gear's got a lot of torque. 19 PSI boost, just kind of letting her chooch. 1,000 EGT. Got a couple nasty little switchbacks right here. I don't know how bad this is going to be. I drove by the house. I could have brought my bigger trailer, but I figured this little bit shorter one would be nice for going up in the high country where I don't really know how I'm going to turn around. She's guzzling fuel when you're going like this. To get into the how you doing section. Turn on all the brakes, all the engine brakes, and drop all. Yeah, nice wet ground right here. All right, engine brake plus exhaust brake. Oh, we're going a little too slow for them. They kicked off at 1,500 RPM. The engine brake will turn off. There you go. Okay, both of them are on. We're gonna meet him right here. He's gonna hop in and show me where we're going. Now you imagine coming up here, fighting through the snow in the winter, cutting some firewood.
A little bobcat.
I guess they didn't expect it to be raining today when they're practicing that. Hey, look at that view. You got a view from your cabin?
Nope.
Nope. We're just down there in a hole.
All I do is look at the river.
Oh, that's a view of itself.
That's the best view. Little town of Washington.
In Upper Sutton, you can't tell where we're really at.
Oh, you can?
No, sure.
Oh.
It's your address. You want to put it in there, you can get some visitors.
No, I'm not giving any address. I'm just saying you're going to the little town of Washington. Wait until you get there. I think you should film that more than anything else. Okay, that's good.
There's a 15-mile-an-hour zone ahead here.
And you don't go over 10 or you get yelled at. And there's dogs in the road. See what it says here?
Oh, what the hell?
Slow down.
It actually says there's dogs.
Oh yeah. I mean this wait until you see this.
I remember last time we drove through here, it looked like Cinderella came walking across the street.
Yeah.
Full gown and everything.
Yep. You got it. How fast are you going?
5.
Okay.
I'll go to second gear just for the people.
Yeah, the slower the better. And if you see a dog in the road, you stop until the dog wakes up and gets out of your way. Don't beep your horn.
Beep my horn. Oh man, we got the locals looking. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on so I don't have to make eye contact because they're scary.
This little town is from the Gold Rush, 1848. It's never died.
What keeps it alive?
Not much. See that? It's a population. 166. That's on a good day.
Yeah. That's on 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
The freeway ends right here if you didn't see that.
Yeah.
Is this the old used car lot right
Yeah.
here?
That used to haul lumber. There used to be a big sawmill down here. Tahoe Sugar Pine.
Can I crank her up some RPM?
Yep. You're out of town.
Oh, man. Big tan. Oh, yep. It's a first gear road, not a second. Holy crap. Well, I ended up in a weirder place than I thought, but hoping this ass van isn't in the way. We look good. Okay. I just want to hop out. This big old cut bank is pretty neat. And it's got a little waterfall coming down right there. Well, I got a little bit pucker factor back there. Really steep on one side and trees on the upper side leaning over, but we didn't hit the machine, so we're all good. I'm gonna unload it here and try to turn around this driveway, and he can just track it the rest of the way. Oh, hey. Come this way, some. Killed my poor thing over here. The bill. Jeez. Look what you did, Jim. That's supposed to be straight. You ran it over. Well, I tried to maneuver that, but it just seems a little bit unrealistic. I think I could if that was our only option, but it's his neighbor's property and he just opened the gate and we can go in there and there's a lot more room to turn around. Kind of bummed though. I've known this guy for quite a while. It's the first time I've seen this machine. We actually helped him build a grapple attachment for that. So he's got a rotating grapple, same grapple that's on the 080, our machine. But I mean, it's been like 3 years at least since he's got this machine and I hadn't seen it yet. He's always asked me to haul it. So this kind of is cool. But I've never been out to his cabin either. So, and I still don't get to go out to his cabin because I can't get out there with the trailer. I mean, I could, but it doesn't seem like something I want to do today because I'd probably get hung up on a trailer axle or something. So we're gonna go in there and turn around. Well, I don't know why, but I can't quite make this damn corner. I got tons of real estate out here, but that funnel post, I'm magnetized to that, so we're just gonna move it over with the machine. You want me to do it? There you go. Now straighten that bar out. See that one tire? Is dancing. It is dancing. With a little cliff. You having fun?
Oh, yeah.
Easy, don't say that to me up here in the mountains. You know? This is a nice little spot, but I see what you're saying about just fixing the road with just a bunch of rock. When it washes out, how much does it take? 100 feet worth?
100 feet or so.
Yeah. Yeah, shoot, this is a nice little spot. They got plenty of them up here. Anybody want a rock? Some crackhead would probably shoot you for taking one of these rocks. So much of that dog that sign was talking about right there. Go nice and slow by the dog. Oh, somebody's satellite dish fell over. Well, the truck's been going for about 12 hours today of just mainly old gravel roads. Little jobs like that, hauling that excavator up there. I built for 3.5, but it's kind of ridiculous to think about it. All it takes is one flat tire on a rock or something out there, and then that whole job's a wash. So I'm glad to get out of there, and it was all right. So I hauled a load of logs this morning with it. I got my stakes on there. Then I hauled the 080 to the next job. Then I hauled that. That was kind of a slider. I didn't expect to do that today, but I'm glad that worked out. And then I need to go load up the Prime Tech right now. But that tank is completely bone dry, so I need to pump 75 into that. Reset that thing right now. And the truck is down to half tank. It's only, what did I say, 250 miles I've driven today, which is kind of a lot considering it's all been crappy roads. I don't even know how I actually got that many. 220? I think it's 220. I don't know how that happened. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Transfer took 69, truck took 30, and I'm gonna go grab a Mountain Dew over here. So this thing got, it was 250 miles on the tank I filled up yesterday. So do the math on that. Truck can't be the only thing to fuel up. Where's my quarter at? It's only $1.75. I give you $2. I ain't going back to this guy. He does bad business. At least an hour since I got fuel. Came down here, loaded the Prime. Hoss has been, he dropped the pans on it, pressure washed the guts out of this thing, just greased her. Now we got to change a couple teeth. I'm gonna haul this thing to my house and just about halfway to the job tomorrow. And I'll go from there straight home, or straight to the job in the morning. It's been a long day. Been a little tired. Oh, mama. It's been a day, boys. It's been a day. And I've only done 4 loads. And this one's not quite gonna get to the next job, but it's gonna get one step closer. I think I'll end this one here though. I've been rambling for quite a while. I just wanted to start this video talking about hauling that cat for my buddy. But, you know, we're here now. Hauling the Prime Tech now. Old trailers. She still got it. I think I might keep this one and sell my current Diamond C when the 40K shows up, because this little trailer, it fits in some situations that those bigger ones will not. But anyway, let me know what your favorite part of this video was. We'll see you on the next one. I gotta hit my trailer brakes. See ya. Well, you can tell I'm running a different trailer today. This is the very next day. And let's see, 5 minutes into today's job, it broke the tooth holder. Didn't break it off, it broke the tooth holder. So I had to bring it home because, well, the machine's useless right now. We do have a smaller head we can swap out with it, but kind of funny. All that extra effort last night to get this thing on the job for today, so get in a full day's work. Ended up not working out. So I'm gonna take the 12 back there tomorrow, but I used the track chipper to replace this one today, so it worked out just fine, but it still sucks. But here's y'all me. Well, I didn't film an outro for that video for that day and a half. A lot of stuff went down. Got all the logs off that job. Some of the neighbors complained, pretty much like they always do. If you don't like what's going on somebody else's property, you should have bought it before them. That way you could do whatever you want to it. But if somebody wants a hazardous tree removed from over their house, it shouldn't be a problem or concern of yours. Anyway, that's a tangent. But anyway, we got the 080 out of there, hauled it to the next job, picked up a Prime, broke that, hauled that cat for my buddy. Oh, The wheels have been moving on the 5500. That truck is champing it out, and it clicked 70,000 miles. That's all it's got on it, 70,000 miles. Very well used miles so far, I'll say that much. Highway miles. But yeah, we're gonna enter here, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite part is. Let me know if you live in a, you know, little town, you know, just like that old. It's funny how little towns like that can still stay alive, and it's neat to see that, because I honestly think it's kind of depressing when I see an old ghost town. But it might be neat, but it's cool to see a town that old with that little of like income still being alive and functioning kind of today. But we'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.